Well, Mark, since we brought that up, I want to talk about that today. What's your favorite nickname someone gave you?
Oh, wow. Damn, someone gave me. Shit, man. I haven't got many nicknames, man.
None?
Really, not any.
Wow, really?
Yeah, I mean, people call me Lance or,
That's surprising, bro. Marcus?
Ill son, that's it.
So when I went into ninth grade in high school, I knew a lot of the seniors and everything, but I was a little guy. I was going for tryouts for baseball, and they're doing like a roll call, and there's like 100 students there that are trying out for the team.
Right.
And my coach goes that I'd never met before. He goes, Emrod. And I'm like,
there you go.
I'm like, what the? I'm like, I think here. And he's like, all right. And from that moment, I already made the team.
Nice. Emrod.
Nice.
That's a good name too.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. What about you, Joe?
Well, I was going to Stu first.
Oh, okay. Yeah. What's going to go to Stu last?
Go ahead, Stu.
Do you have any nicknames?
Yeah, I know you do. Go ahead, put them out there.
I have Stuzilla. I have the Thrilla. Z-Dong. Mr. Thrills.
Mr. Thrills.
Man, I need to get another camera so I can put it on his duo.
I'm fucking telling you, bro.
For Stuzilla, when I worked at Macaroni Grill, they started calling me Stuzilla. I go to my computer screen to put an order in. My name on the computer screen is Stuzilla for 6 years.
That's funny.
That's fucking awesome.
I would drop the bill. Some people would go, "Are you Nordic?"
Are Nordic.
That's funny.
And I now at this point, and I don't want to sound fucking. I don't even know how to put it. Like
Egotistical?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like fucking Apollo in Rocky IV when he's introduced about all his nicknames and shit. I mean, dude.
Michael Rappaport.
Yeah, I mean, Rizot and the Hizot is always going to be the number one because that's where I grew up. I'll give out to all my homies back out in Salinas, California, and all my family and friends. But like, Cat Daddy was one. I had someone call me Cat Daddy.
Cat Daddy.
Joe Rose, real popular one. Joey Mitz has been good. Wild Blue Yonder. I mean, I had someone call me JoJo Dimple Bear. That one's kind of funny.
On. Yeah. Wild Blue Yonder.
Yeah.
Wait, didn't I call you Joe Blue Dimple Bear?
No, and then I have someone that calls me Poofy, but
God.
but no, it's been funny over the years, bro. It's just funny when people call you nicknames.
That's funny, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny. That's a great way to start the podcast.
I'm telling you right now, bro. Have some laughter in here. This is about to get real fired up in a minute.
You want to get this thing started, man?
I would love to get it started, but we got to listen for our intro. We fucked that up. That was so cool what you did last week.
That's all John.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, appreciate that, John. Appreciate you.
For sure.
All right, say something funny.
I was waiting on Joe.
I go the hardest. I bring the pain. Not what she used to.
How are we doing there, sir?
Well, it's getting warm.
You're getting warm. Heat wave in California.
And I think it's funny because I work with two people from Michigan here, and I got two from Fresno State.
Right.
And when it's cold out here in the winter, you guys cry about it. And then Stu talked about it earlier about how it's a little hot. I'm like, dude, you're from Fresno. And not only that, it was fun on the way over here. Like, I showed Stu my iPhone, and the humidity in L.A. was 53%. And it's 81 degrees. God. So there's what I was saying. And, of course, it's always going to go back and forth with me about it because it's great because it's similar. But it's just funny. He's right. I'm not saying it's Florida, Stu, but it was a little humid today.
Joe's talking about a previous episode.
Today just getting hot.
But it gets hot out here, too. Now, see, Fresno's that dry fucking heat.
Yeah.
Ooh, shit, boy. I don't like that. 100 degrees at 12 o'clock at night.
Who knew climate change would evolve into that humidity argument?
Yeah, for sure.
How you been this week, man?
Oh, I've been good, man. I mean, I've been good.
Good?
Yeah,
in good space?
I think sometimes when you're a Scorpio and when people don't realize about Scorpio, sometimes I just need silence.
Yeah? That's part of your trait.
I think I just got done with my little silence and I feel a lot better and I have some positive things going on, so I'm moving in the right direction.
Right?
Yeah.
Does positive mean some friends coming from out of town?
Well, maybe. I don't know about that. But I mean, of course, here we go trying to put business on the fucking street. I'm just, when I'm always, feeling good, I always got to do this. Dun, 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 dun. There it is, Mark.
Thank you. We appreciate that.
Oh, man. Did you see China landed a probe on the dark side of the moon this week?
Yes.
That's crazy.
That was your transition?
He's already fucking left field in 5 minutes in this fucking thing.
Is that a Pink Floyd song?
But it's funny you just said that.
Seriously.
No, I know, but it's funny you said that because what else is interesting, and we brought this up in another episode we had about China, they were sitting there and they were targeting the phones. It happened again. Verizon went down, and we were talking the other day, AT&T went down.
Could you imagine if there's like a moon war between America and
I can see it.
this is my
happening.
space. This is a planted flag in my area.
I can see it happening.
I mean, God knows what minerals and what stuff they can mine up there.
Right, that's true.
So
He said mine.
I think it's copper.
Copper? Is that what it is?
I have no idea.
Nah, I know, because it can't be, right? Should we get into Flipper?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
go ahead.
right.
I was going to say something else, right? Let's
Say
talk
it.
about, what did you say the other day? Snifling? What did you say?
Siphoning.
Siphoning. He was using the word siphoning for everything we were talking, Mark. The only time I heard siphoning is about gas.
You got a siphon.
And he's talking about siphoning this and siphoning this.
Have you ever siphoned gas in Fresno?
I did it somewhere else before. I
Ah.
think,
Crystal meth.
Fucking Zilla's fired up today, too.
This man must have been that King Cobra.
King Cobra.
That video went crazy viral.
That was funny.
King
that was
Cobra.
hilarious. What we got first, big dog?
Let's see what we got. 3, 2, 1. Spotify is raising Spotify premium prices in the U.S. to $11.99 per month. Both Apple Music's individual and family plans are now cheaper than Spotify.
This is very interesting to me because I use both,
Yeah.
but I do have a Spotify subscription, and it just keeps going up and up and up, and the features don't get any better. And,
So where do we think this money is going to? The employees?
well, maybe. Is that where you think it's going
Well, I
to?
mean, it was just like fucking the other day when I paid my registration. What's the fucking $5 service fee for when I fucking do it online? You really charging that much to pay someone?
I highly doubt it's going to the employees. I think it's making the richer. But
Of
at
course,
the end of the
on
day,
the pennies,
well, I mean, there's a lot of money in this.
Yeah.
But it brings a bigger question that it's how many subscriptions is one to have? Like at this point, bro, you got to have a subscription for this, for that, for this, for that.
Well, no, I agree with you. I mean, I talk to people all the fucking time. Well, watch this, and it's on fucking Peacock. I don't have Peacock. Or it's on fucking Disney or fucking what's the other one? Hulu, Netflix. There's another Amazon. I mean,
yeah.
There's so many. I'm like, bro, I don't fucking have all these fucking ready to go.
Yeah.
I got one or two. That's it. That's all I want. I want fucking 15 of them. Jesus.
They have a whole business that dedicates their business plan to going into the subscriptions you have
Well,
to
now,
let
now
you
you got
know
these
to
other
cancel.
you see these other clips are, how many times you're paying a double
Right,
subscription?
right,
and
exactly,
shit.
it's
They-
true.
They make it all fucked up for everybody.
Yeah.
But where is the money going? You're right. If they're going to raise it, what are you doing for the consumer?
Well, that's exactly what needs to happen. Yeah, that's why I thought it was interesting. But a lot of people are mad about this, man.
No, they should be.
Yeah, so
You guys want to start a family plan? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, motherfucker, no. Shit.
remember when Netflix tried? They tried to cut people off for that, and then you couldn't share your
You couldn't
password.
password anymore.
Yeah, people stopped.
Well, since that, since she just brought that up, because I'm thinking what Zilla said a while back. He wanted my password for the Tyson Jake Paul fight, which was on your birthday,
Right.
which has now been deployed to fuck nothing. I don't think it's going to happen at all now.
Health Square, and I don't think it's happening either.
You know what's fun? I hope Mike's fine.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I hope that's what really happened. But I also hope that wasn't a ploy to get out of everything.
I
with
think
Jake.
Mike actually had a problem.
Yeah.
for sure. Because Mike's the one who canceled it.
Yeah.
He's the one who said, "Oh, I'll fight you at a later date." And Jake he's visibly on social media distraught about it. He lost all that weight. He's ready to fight somebody else now.
Yeah, Logan Paul even said he's ready to go when he get this settled.
But would you watch that?
What?
Would you pay to watch that?
Joe, brother versus brother?
Yeah.
Oh, they're not going to do that.
But would you watch it? I mean, would you pay and have people over the house and watch it? No. You wouldn't.
Not like the Tyson fight.
No.
Bro, I don't know, man. I mean, I've seen them both in interviews, and they discussed that they wouldn't do that. But if the bag was right, they would. So I mean,
it all comes down to the dollar.
Yeah, I
50
think even
million.
desperate times call for desperate measures. So maybe it's like,
You
Tyson's
got
out.
really deep there.
Thanks.
Mark, you got the inside scoop on that, anyways.
Yeah.
Isn't
Hey.
Logan Paul one of your friends?
Not a friend.
Jesus.
This dude is
Did
throwing
business
out
with him
the-
once. What we got next, big dog?
Let's see here. 3, 2, 1.
Oh,
TNT.
Man, see, this breaks my heart, bro.
Yeah. This
The
is
best
sad.
show on television?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah,
it is.
so
It's
basically,
dude, my mom watches this. Just this show. Just for the
Yeah, because
entertainment.
it's that good.
Yeah.
well, they're talking about it ending.
Yeah.
And it's because of the TV deal, which was passed yesterday, $76 billion. That's over 10 years now. So it's not like they're giving
Right.
these guys $76 billion. But I think NBC got the top bid. It was like $2.6 billion. And I think it was Amazon was next at 1.8. And TNT, it looks like they're not gonna get any of that. So it looks like this is gonna break up, man. It's so sad. It's such a staple, right?
Dude, it's shit, and I've been watching it for so long. I mean, I don't know. How long have we been doing the show? Can anybody check it real quick?
How long have we been doing this show?
No, motherfucker.
This show?
TNT, the inside the NBA with TNT. Like,
I
how
mean,
many years? Because I'm going to tell you
It's
what.
been at least 20 plus
Yeah,
years.
it's amazing to me because I really love the chemistry, and it's fun. I always said, like when people would ask me what celebrity would you have a drink with, it'd be anyone on that panel.
Right. Yeah.
Those guys, dude, are so fun, caring, loving individuals, and it's just a great show. It's really bad. I mean, I watched the clips of all the outtakes and shit. They're funny as fuck, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it's really too bad.
They are, and you know, and the chemistry between these, it's like Mark said, it's the best show.
I
Like,
agree 100%.
People literally stay and watch the
Yeah.
after the game for it. So you know, that's the wildest part about it. I'm trying to see when the TNT started. I want to say
It's
like
got to be 20 years.
I want to say like early 90s, huh?
Yeah, it's been around for
So
a bit.
what's the chance that it might go to a different channel? Is that a possibility?
I think they're gonna break the cast up.
Yeah, see, that's the problem. They need to leave it the way it is.
It needs to be. Yeah,
Yeah,
Ernie, Kenny, the Jet.
Ernie, dude, Ernie is.
He's been through a lot too.
Oh, yeah.
And aren't other shows trying to replicate it, kind of?
Well, that's what the
Sorta.
whole thing is. Is NBC is they're calling it? I forgot the exact name. I think it's called like live weekend basketball with NBC or something. They're going to try to bring in a new cast that resembles these guys because they all. I mean, you can hear it. In Charles has already said, "Oh, well, this isn't going to be. This is one of the last time you guys are going to see us together." So you know,
Because that's what TNT's known for.
yeah, that's all they're known for. Right?
I mean, we're wrestling back in the day for a little
Yeah,
bit.
for a
but
little
that's
bit,
yeah.
and then some like older
Yeah.
movies that they their TV
There was-
shows
I
aren't
mean,
that
I
good.
think they're one of the no. Yeah,
They're small.
I think they're one that shows a Christmas story every year. I'm not sure
Yeah,
about that. Don't quote me on that, people.
right. Yeah, but this is if this does end, it'll be a sad
It
day, man. I
is.
don't want to see
No, I
anybody
don't
else
either.
up there, dude.
No,
I really don't.
It's so much fun.
Yeah, word.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Juror says someone left her bag with $120,000 cash and promise of more if she'll acquit.
It's 2024, and this shit's for real. And what's funny about it is when I read this article, it's like a $250 to $300 million COVID scheme, and they bought a bunch of property, and
Right.
and it takes place in, I believe, Minnesota. And the lady came home, and there was a relative, and this lady dropped off a bag for the juror. And when the juror came home, she called 911 and reported just like that. Now, see, the reason why I wanted to use this today is because I want to ask anybody: if you were the juror, excuse me, and they left you $120,000 and said when they win there'll be more, what would you do?
All right, so this is the first thing I would do. I would evaluate the scene. So could this be a setup, right?
Right.
Could the police had put this up to this could build a case on me, or you know, it
Yeah.
depends on how it went and the person that dropped it off and how discreet they were and like how they said did they talk to her or they just dropped it and left
They dropped it off to a relative.
to a relative.
Yes,
And did
at
they
the
speak
house.
to the relative?
Yes, they spoke to the relative and left it with the
And
relative.
then told them exactly what they planned and what they wanted to happen.
And then when the actual juror got back to the house, juror 52 it was.
So I would
Called 911.
I would look into it, but if it looked like it was faulty, then I would definitely, you know, I'd probably, you know, turn it into. But if not, then I'll put that in my pocket and keep it moving.
Mark?
Now,
Right.
I would do exactly what they did. Instead of, so I would take the 120 and say I gave it back, and then instead of getting more, I would just go to TMZ and have them write me a check instead and say that I was being honest.
That's smart. See, Mark did it right there. Yeah, that's smart. That's a smart way to do it.
Stu?
Stop, drop, and roll.
Turn it in.
Emergency. You talking about drugs?
Fire.
You would turn it in. Then that's what
Yeah.
you would turn it in.
Yeah, I wouldn't fuck with that.
Yeah. That's a good one.
I think the way they did it was really bad.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if I was in that situation, like I agree with what everybody says, like I would have to address the situation. I think what was bad about it, they made so upfront about it. Like, they could have said meet somewhere or have a drop or this or that, but now that she went and said something, now that house is marked, and you don't know what kind of people are involved. I mean, $120,000 is a lot of damn money, dude. So,
and at the same time, you
Not that much
definitely
money.
you don't want to get
true, but
in bed with the wrong people.
Yeah, well, it always goes wrong.
Everybody got a price, and by the looks of it, this was probably a NFL referee. Probably.
Right. Yeah, that's a good one though, man. That's crazy. Yeah. That happens all the time though, dude.
It does.
Especially in smaller towns.
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
We got one more. 3, 2, 1. 10,000 human remains found on serial killer's farm, and authorities are still identifying victims.
What? Hold up. You got to break this down.
All right, so it's
I got to understand this.
That's Herb.
Where are you looking?
Herb Bymaster, right? Is that how you pronounce that?
I think that's Bowmeister.
Bowmeister?
Bowmeister?
The
What do you think?
Bowmeister.
Yeah,
Bowmeister.
so he was a serial killer, and I didn't know about this until I read this article in like the 90s. Like, he was killing a lot of people in general, men, and he had a pig farm.
This is insane.
So they went and started digging it up, and I guess they found 10,000 bones, which equals to about 50 people in this on this old property.
This is 30 years in the making, huh?
30 years in the making. This
18
is,
acres.
That is some fucking. First of all, it's just, again, with everything goes on now, and you look back then at those times. I mean, he buried 50 people, bro.
I used to
on
raise
this
pigs.
property. That's just what's that?
I used to raise pigs.
Did you?
Do they? So I thought pigs ate the bone too.
Do they?
No, yeah. Well, see, there's that whole thing, because they said that there were some bones, but there were also crushed particles
that's
of
probably
bone
what
and
happened.
everything,
Yeah.
burned, all kinds of shit, bro.
That's
Yeah.
insane.
So wait,
dude.
let's read this whole thing because this
Yeah,
shit's more fucked up
It's
than even.
intriguing. I
Yeah,
was
it
reading
does.
it while he was talking.
No, it
Yeah,
does.
so for years, a peaceful $1 million farm in Indiana hid a dark secret. It was a serial killer's playground. When cops finally raided her Baumeister 18-acre property in Westfield, north of Indianapolis, they uncovered some 10,000 pieces of human remains, mostly crushed and burned skeletal
that's fucking
fragments
crazy, bro. That's some
of the
sick-ass
teenage
shit.
boys and young men whom
Wow.
he had abducted and murdered in the 1980s and 90s, nearly 30 years after Baumeister's killed himself. While on the run from police, authorities are still sifting through the remains and identifying victims.
Wow,
Fuck.
That's
insane,
fucking
dude.
insane, dude. What a sick fuck.
Yeah, that goes up there with some of the worst serial killers we've ever seen.
Yeah, now it does, because he wasn't known for all that before this.
Yeah.
That's what's fucking nuts about it.
That is what's nuts about it.
Damn. Have you actually? I don't know why this reminded me of this, but I came across on TikTok recently these guys that it's basically like To Catch a Predator, but taking it into their own hands.
Yeah,
Right.
I've seen that too.
Seen a lot of it.
yeah,
Yeah, I've seen
and
a
these
lot
two
of it.
guys, like they're talking to somebody that just was meeting up with a 13-year-old boy or whatever, and like, hey, if you tell the truth, I'm just gonna smack you and won't turn you in. They fucking smack the shit out of him, again, and then they put it on the internet so they could still,
Yeah.
these fucking idiots are. Oh my god,
Sounds
So-
like Vitali or whatever his name is. Is
It's
that
I'm not-
the German-looking
No,
white boy or no?
No, I don't know. It might be him. I've seen
I think
him
there's
too.
a few different
Yeah,
groups
there's a
out
few
there,
different groups,
which I
yeah.
fucking love that people
No,
are taking it in their own
that's
hands.
one thing.
Yeah.
See, that's one thing when the internet's good for and social media is good for is shit like that.
Yeah.
Because I've seen some. I'm like, dude, these dudes are. I mean, that is just I mean, I've seen clips of it where you've seen like girlfriends or wives that they say it in front of them, and
Right.
it's just, dude, it's just what is going on, bro? Like seriously, man.
Well, To Catch a Predator was a huge
Oh, hell
enterprise
yeah,
for a
it
long
should be.
time until somebody got hurt, So
Oh, is
but-
that why it went down?
Yeah. Chris Hansen's been exclusive in interviews talking about like that's exactly why.
And he has a new show, or in
Yeah,
the
yeah.
last
Oh,
few
yeah.
years, right? He did his own thing.
Yeah, he went to I want to say like syndicated radio, and he kind of does his like podcast-ish, but it's on a bigger platform or whatnot. So
Takedown with Chris Hansen.
there you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
Wow.
And he's had some people that some pedophiles that he put into jail on the show actually, and like revisited it, like have they reformed their lives or whatnot. Some of the bigger cases. So yeah, but that is crazy, dude. I just don't like it when those guys like. Because I think some of it be for the views, bro. Sometimes I see some of it and I'm like, bro, you probably paid this guy $500 to show up and pretend to be a pedophile and then take a shot.
Yeah, but I don't. Okay, I'm not gonna sit here and disagree with you, but
Some of them are so staged.
But at the same time, I don't know anybody that would want to fucking do that. On that kind, it's not a movie.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's a sketch that goes out in public. I wouldn't want to fucking have anything to do with that, bro.
What Mark said,
You know what I'm
desperate
saying?
times call for desperate measures.
Okay, well, I guess so.
Some
I
people
don't know.
care about the internet. They're like, I don't care if I'm blasted all over the internet. I'm not
That's
even
true.
on
That's
Instagram.
a lot of cares.
Yeah, people with like 2 offenses and shit. It's
I mean, since you
crazy.
just
Right,
brought
that
that up,
is crazy, Mark. It
you
really
know
is.
what's funny? Driving on the way over here before I picked up the Thriller, because he just gave out all his fucking nicknames.
Mr. Thrills.
Yeah, Mr. Thrills.
Your guys' nicknames are ridiculous.
I didn't even give all of them shit.
Cat Daddy?
Yeah.
All right, but continue, man. Sorry.
I used to call them Michelin Man when I wore that fucking white
Michelin
Jordan.
Man?
Michelin Man when I wore the fucking white Jordan
You
jumpsuit.
look like that right now.
Or the handle because I'd fly off it.
Oh my God.
Okay, anyway.
Let's not get him going there.
Yeah. So I was thinking about driving on the way over, and I was just, because I have one of those minds that I'm a creative, so I think about it. I look at situations.
Sure.
And I don't know how this popped up. I'm like, I was sitting there driving, looking at people on the street walking. And I saw over in the car. I go, I wonder what their handle is. I wonder what their handle is. What her handle is. Because some people's handles are fucking crazy. You know what I mean? And like, did you see one that say, sexy mama 69, whatever?
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
I'm just like, it just.
Yeah, I know her.
Yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? It's just like I was thinking about that. I was like, fuck.
Yeah, it's funny. There'd be some crazy handles out
They're
there.
nuts, bro.
Well, so many are taken, and then the profile, like, you can pay to get,
Yeah.
to get it, it's like, I think 150 if you want to, like,
Right.
But it's crazy, dude. There's some of the handles out there.
It was wild. I was just thinking about it, like, what the fuck, bro? Just if you look at everyone, because it was all different ages, and I'm just like, yeah, well, I know that's probably a fucked up one. You don't have one. Like, I was just going, I don't know why I went there, but it was funny.
That is funny,
Yeah,
dude.
that's hilarious.
You know how I brought up earlier about China landing on the dark side of the
Here
moon?
we fucking go. Put it up!
No. I got something
I
to
should
put
have put it up earlier. We should have put it up on the fucking first one when Mark said the transition and
I
shit.
got something.
God damn, bro. Go ahead.
Hey, Mark, I wanted you to pull up something for me really quick. Can you pull up the James Webb, the latest telescope? They did it as soon as you put it in Google. Check some of these out, dude. This is like.
Is there anything in particular?
I just scroll down. Let's look. These are all images that this new telescope has picked up, right? Look at this, and they're not. They obviously they put a little bit of on there a little, but most of this stuff is what they're picking up. Keep going down. You can keep looking at some of this stuff, dude. Look at this. This is crazy, isn't it, bro? This is what space is looking like with this telescope. Some of this shit is crazy, bro. This thing is insane, dude. That's a good one too. You can maybe click
looks
on
fake.
that one. I know.
That's
but
how
it's not.
that's how crazy it is. yeah.
Hey,
look
so
at
you're a
Saturn.
space enthusiast, huh? Yeah, look at this guy. He's got a telescope. He likes to look at the planets out there. Look at this guy. I love it.
Lance, the science guy.
No,
Yeah.
dude, I just seen some of this shit, and I was like, I gotta talk about it on the pod. This shit is insane. Doesn't it look like some out of a movie?
I know it does, but I agree with Mark. It doesn't look real.
But this is what
What the fuck is
these
that?
are literally what this telescope is picking up. It's like 5 times, 10 times, 20 times the Hubble. You can see some of the dates on this too, bro. It's been a long time. It brings me to this too. It makes me think about, like, you remember if you think about like the old times, like the
Old times mean what? Give me a time frame.
I want to say like the Egyptian, the
Okay,
pyramids.
ooh, you going back. Okay.
Right. So it makes me think, dude, is this really, there's got to be other stuff going on out here, man. We can't be it. Right? Is that ancient civilization back then, were they advanced? What happened? What do you think about that, man?
What did I say before we started this today still? That he smokes really good weed.
In the year
We ain't talked about this
3000.
yet, man. I think this is a good conversation. I want to know.
Yeah,
I don't
I
know
say
what
that?
you. I don't know what you think about this.
You
man.
go ahead and put that up for me, please. Thank you. Yeah, there you go. Now we're there. We're in left field now. I love it. No, I've been always amazed with the pyramids.
Right.
For how long ago they were built, how they built them. That to this day, I don't.
Insane.
It's insane to me. It's crazy because the evolving thing over the years with everything, all the things that have been dramatically changed.
Yeah.
And it's just I wouldn't disagree with you.
Like the tablets and like they think the people were just like hunters and gatherers and farmers and stuff. Like these people were writing like their own language, and I wonder how that sounded. But if you look back at that time, like how did that stuff and it lasted this long? That shit was crazy, bro, to think about.
It does. I agree with you, bro. What do you think about Mark?
Yeah, it was. It's almost impossible for them to do what they did at that time.
I mean,
and
impossible is a great word for that.
So yeah, I think we evolved to a certain extent, got wiped out, and now started from scratch. And like, God damn, how did we even do that?
Right.
But see, I look at times like those, and then I look at our fucking generation now that doesn't want to do anything.
Well, do you think
And
we got
has
wiped out? Is that what you think, Mark?
Yeah. I think,
It's like I think it was. You think it was an advanced civilization that got wiped out?
And that's why even based
Why
on
can't we do that now?
Well, that's what that interview with Terrence Howard. He was coming up with some things that based on our current understanding of physics and whatnot. That,
Right.
Maybe it isn't completely understood. So that way there's like a whole different way to go about it, and then that would have given them the tools to potentially do this.
Potentially, yeah.
But who knows, man?
Right.
It's tough.
If I could, I would go back to that time to when the pyramids were being built, and like, how the fuck are you guys doing this? Just to see that, or like go back to, or I'd like to go to the Vatican.
See, I want to go to ancient Rome. I've always talked about the gladiator times, that fucking era. I loved that fucking shit was dope back then.
Can you imagine what the Vatican has in their vaults?
And that's another one.
They have all
bro.
the secrets, bro. I guarantee
Bro.
they have stuff from the damn near the beginning of time that we know as we know.
That's why what everybody talks about, I mean, America, everybody forgets that it's a very young country.
What's it, Basilica Square?
Yeah,
Is that what
I think it is, yeah.
I heard? I mean, I would love to go there, dude. Check that stuff out, man. We need to go there sometime. We need to plan
And
a
I ain't
trip.
going to you fucking probably have me fucking whacked.
Get you whacked in Rome.
Yeah, you fucking have me clipped for something. Shit, I don't fucking go all the way with you.
What?
I'm only way in a private jet. You probably get me on one of them 747. He'd try to throw my ass off or something. I don't trust his ass.
I'd like to see all that, the angels and all that stuff, dude. That's
No,
that
I mean,
stonework
I'd
would
love
be
to do
crazy.
it. I mean, there was a couple times I was supposed to go, but I never did because we're not going to go that deep in that. So,
what you got, Doc?
I wanted to ask everybody a question in this
Sure.
room, okay? Because this is going to be having to do with like shit and stomach shit. And
Oh,
food
God.
and eating, okay? So, what
Let's hear it.
food
Okay.
can you not eat? But the thing is, like, you're at like someone's house or a dinner, and someone offers you what they made, and you know if you eat it, you're gonna be running the toilet. Like, it's not gonna agree with you.
So you want me to do like top 3?
No, you can
I can
give
get
me
a
one.
quick top 3.
He pulls out a list.
You
of
gotta fucking-
He's like, how much time do you guys got?
Chocolate.
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 Okay.
Any type of sausage.
Really?
Yeah. Any type of casing.
Okay.
With the skin
Okay.
casing and
Yeah,
sausage
yeah.
inside. And probably like my third one would be like something hot. Like if I eat something very spicy, then it
So
instantly.
you don't like spice?
I don't.
I didn't know that.
I like, in bits and pieces, but I know if I'm gonna eat something spicy, I'm gonna be at home and be able to,
Okay. What about you, Mark?
So I would say, it's tough for me because unless it's something really spicy, then that's something that would happen. But in high school, I used to get a taco salad every day. I would get like nachos and put a bunch of stuff on it.
From what did you get from the cafeteria? Did you go to Taco Bell?
like cafeteria, And every time I would do it, it would fuck my stomach up. But I didn't have self control, so I just ate until it didn't fuck me up anymore.
That canned cheese probably did it to
And
you.
now my psoriasis is like, hey, bro.
I'm pretty solid. I can eat pretty much
Oh,
whatever.
look at this fucking
Yeah.
guy. That's-
A lot of people can, dude.
No, that's right. He's a plant. So the reason why I brought this up, I where I live at, I have it's a small. You guys been there? It's a 10-unit building, and one of the neighbors works at a certain place, and she always brings over pastries.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm talking about bags of this shit, and like you can't give it to homeless because it's not packaged. So I'll bucket it's around, and then I'll take in some to work. So the other night, the husband knocked on the door, and he goes, "This is a homemade tres leches cake."
Right.
And I fucking looked at him, and I go, "Bro, I don't want to be disrespectful. I can't have that. I'm pretty sure I'm lactose intolerant." So I finally got out of some kind of sweets coming to my house. But I'm going to tell you something. That shit blows me up every fucking... We've talked about it. That tres leches, anything with a lot of milk just fucks me up now. And the other thing was, a strong second. You remember them when they were doing those wings like 5 or 10 years ago? And it would be that buffalo, and that was that real... It wasn't like a real orange. It was like a fucking... You could tell there's a bunch of chemicals, like real orange and shit. They're real orange. Bro, I eat them motherfuckers. I'd be fucking... Fuck that. Not. I mean,
What
not
about
talking
Alfredo?
about. I don't fuck that shit either.
Tell them the Buffalo Wild Wings story.
Then there's a Buffalo Wild Wing story. Them fucking. I haven't been to that motherfucker since.
Yeah, of course.
Fucking Parmesan wings. Walking on fucking leaving the Galleria, getting around the corner, fucking trying to fucking speed walk to the house before my fucking ass falls out and shit.
Shoot yourself in the gallery.
Yeah, fuck.
The funny thing, I've seen you in those situations. I know, that's right. That shit is hilarious. You do be speed walking.
Speed walking and shit, bro.
What about
Shitting
those?
through a keyhole.
Fuck.
What about
bro.
those green shakes you get in the morning?
I haven't done that in a while.
Smoothies?
I stopped doing that shit. I just
Wheatgrass?
I should go back to that.
It's right through.
But then that comes back, and then you look at your shit, you say, "God damn, this fucking nasty ass shit comes back."
You can't even finish it before you're.
My mom always ask me why you walk to Whole Foods. There's a couple reasons why I don't walk to Whole Foods when I get that kind. I don't know what's gonna happen. One sip and you done.
Oh shit. That's funny, man.
Marcus, you right over there?
Yeah, it's like
What is we talking?
I'm like, why do we do this to ourselves? If we know it's gonna do that, why don't we still go
No,
back?
that's what I'm saying. That's why
So
when I stopped, I'm like, because dude, I'm talking about, and they're so sweet. And but dude, I'm one fucking person. I can't eat all this shit. I don't want to, and I'm trying to lose weight anyway. So it's almost out of my house. But when he brought I'm thinking, just be nice and reject it because I ain't fucking with that.
Yeah, tres leches tastes good, but it definitely hits you up.
Fuck, bro.
Yep, for sure. I like that. I like that vibe. I got something I want to do. Let's play this little game here, right?
Was it Monopoly?
Right. Everybody's involved, right? I wanted to do some movie quotes, right?
Oh, awesome.
And you guys tell me what movie it's from.
No, that's fun.
How fun does that sound?
That's funny. I want to do your top 5 movies today too. It's in my fucking notes.
It's
Seriously,
in my notes.
So go ahead.
So we'll start around. And if Joe, you
You
don't
know
know
who's
it,
really good at
you
this
guys
is fucking
chew in.
Aaron Melcher, fucking Mark. He's really good at this shit. I'm not that great at it.
Well, I know you guys are all movie buffs.
Well, we'll see
In the
who
game
the
and
fucking
stuff.
we'll see who the movie buff is now, because who knows what kind of shit.
I'm gonna give you the year too. The movie came out.
All right, go ahead.
All right, so we'll start with this one. This is the easy one. It's a layup. Came out in 1987. Nobody puts baby in a corner.
What the fuck? I know that. Song. Fuck, I know this.
1987.
Dirty Dancing.
There it is.
There it is,
Stu,
Stu.
Stu got
That's
this.
right. I was actually gonna say something different.
That's
So was
Patrick
I.
Swayze.
Yeah.
I actually had a huge crush on
Swayze.
Jennifer.
On Swayze.
Jennifer Grey, the actress in that movie when it came out. Yeah, I used to watch that movie religiously. All right, let's go to the next one. This movie came out in 1999. I See Dead People.
Sixth Sense.
Right off the bat. Did you know that, Joe?
Yeah.
Did.
All right, 1-1-0.
All right.
What? We're keeping track of where, huh?
We are keeping track. This movie came out in 1992. There's no crying in baseball.
Oh, fucking League of Their Own.
Oh, I thought that would get you guys a little bit.
Dang, Joe.
That's Tom Hanks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He was funny in that role.
He was. That was a good movie. Yeah, for sure. All right, this one's 1979. I love the smell of napalm in the morning.
Oh, fuck! What? It's right there. I know this. I'm probably the one- I know.
1979.
I know what the fuck it is. God damn it!
I love the smell
No,
of
no, you
napalm
don't
in the
need to
morning.
record it. I will repeat it again. I know the fucking movie.
I was trying to do my voice, man. Come on, man.
I know, bro. It's so fucking easy. It's the fucking Brando's in it.
All right, I'll tell you the actor that did it too, Robert Duvall.
No, I know who it is. I know the movie.
Anybody?
No, I know. Just give me a minute. It's right there. It's fucking easy.
It is.
Fucking, what's the fucking name? You guys have no idea, huh?
Nah. I do love the smell of napalm in the morning. Though.
Go ahead.
1979.
Go ahead. Just I know the movie.
Apocalypse Now.
Yeah, exactly.
I would have never got it.
I just couldn't fucking
That was
think of the name.
that was a great movie.
Yep. It was
All
a
right.
good movie.
All right.
The fucking Brando character was weird.
It
though.
was, but Robert Duvall was awesome in
Yeah.
it, and that scene was crazy.
Crazy. Yep.
Let's move on to the next. All right, so this one came out in 1992. You can't handle the truth.
A few good men.
Wow, fucking everybody knows that.
Stuzilla. 2-1-1.
You guys are quick on that one. All right, this one came out in 1971. You got to ask yourself, do I feel lucky? Well, do you, punk?
Rocky.
Nope.
No.
1971.
I know the quote.
You got to ask yourself, do I feel lucky? Well, do you, punk?
We'll think this over.
Doing his voice, too.
I have no idea.
Oh.
Well, do you, punk?
Well, do you, punk?
Is that Jack Nicholson or something?
Clint Eastwood.
Ooh.
Dirty Harry.
There you go. You got it. Good job. That music's hilarious. He's playing some music now. All right. This is going to be the last one. For all the marbles, all right? This one came out in 1993. You're killing me, Smalls.
Sandlot.
Fucking, that was a good one, Mark.
Mark Wayne.
All the marbles.
That was Ham.
I have all the marbles.
He said, I have all the marbles.
That was cool, man. I hope the audience liked it.
Yeah. Did you guys like that?
I thought it was
great.
cool.
That
It's
was
fun,
great.
right? Chill,
Give me,
right?
give me your top 5 movies of all time.
Man, that's such a hard
No,
thing.
you always got to have that list going.
Ah, man. I mean, I literally, all right. I'm not going to, let's see. I'm not going to pussyfoot around it. Let's go.
2 for the money.
Oh, my God.
Top 5 of all time is so rough, bro. All right. I'm going to have to throw. So I'm going to go. I'll start with the gangster movies, right? I'm going to start with. I have to put Menace to Society in.
Really?
I do.
Wow.
I do.
Wow.
I do.
So you're doing gangster.
I'm not doing all
Yeah,
gangster.
this
I'm
is-
just
this
going to
your
start
top
there.
5.
Yeah,
Wow.
so my top 5. I'm going to do Menace to Society. I'm going to do. And this is my opinion,
That's
dude.
fine, go ahead.
It's not like
If
Roger and Eagles.
If you say Boys in the Hood over
no,
Menace, that's
I was
what
gonna
have a
say
problem.
no. I was
That's
gonna
what I have a
say
problem with.
say Blue Chips.
Okay.
I loved Blue Chips.
Okay.
I'm gonna say probably Godfather Part 2. 2? Yeah, I think 2. 2 is probably one of my favorite.
I just got through that for the first time.
Yeah.
2 or 1?
1, and then we watched 2.
You actually watched 1 finally.
Yeah. And I was finally like, I just needed to get through that initial slowness
Yeah.
to get the story, and it's fucking brilliant. You're right, Joe.
It really is. It's a good
It only
movie.
took me 20 years.
I'll probably put Taxi Driver, Bob De Niro in there.
That's a little. That's just. I like that. That's a little.
Yeah, I'm just going to ones that I had on repeat, right? And
No comedies yet, huh?
I'm trying to think. I'm just going on ones I have on repeat. So 5. Man, that's tough, dude. That's so tough. So tough. I don't know. There's like 3 or 4 I'm going between. I'll probably say, shit. Man, you really put me on the spot
Bro,
here,
it ain't
dude.
that hard. I thought this was gonna be something quick. Like everybody got their top 5 in the back pocket. This motherfucker over here reaching.
I don't.
We close
I'm
at
reaching.
5.
I'm reaching.
Last
I don't
call.
want to say. I don't want to say nothing crazy, you know.
Who
I wanna-
cares? It's your
I don't want
opinion.
to forget nothing either. So I'm trying to think of anything that I wouldn't forget. Yeah, shit, man. All right, I'll say The Shining.
Ooh.
Because I'm torn between several, but
Yeah, of
Jack
course.
and the
Five's
Shining
hard.
was
Yeah, I agree
I
with
watched
you.
that a lot of times too. All right, so there's my 5.
Okay.
Sorry it took a little longer.
That's
people.
all right.
Go ahead, Joe. I know you got it.
Godfather 1, Shawshank.
Shawshank.
Yeah, Deer Hunter.
Deer Hunter.
Training Day.
Deer Hunter. Deer Hunter.
Ooh, Training Days up there, huh?
Yeah. Deer Hunter was fucking amazing. I mean, that was a great movie. And
Only 10 hours long.
I actually...
Training Day, and then what was your last one?
And for my last one, I'm going to have to get a little... I'm going to throw a nice little curveball.
Let's hear it.
And Mark's going to love it. Rounders.
Wow.
Rounders.
That's in my top 3.
Wow.
Rounders was a good movie.
Man.
Wow.
Especially when you're especially because like during the heyday of poker and everything too.
Oh,
like,
No,
the
I
chance
just thought it was a
exploded.
good story. It was a really good movie.
It
You
was
know?
well written. I read the script recently as I was
Really?
doing a scene in acting class for it, and I was like, God damn, this shit is fucking amazing.
But it's tough because that's what it is. I mean, Shawshank.
Shawshank was crazy.
Shawshank's a great movie.
I'm gonna put Memento up there too.
Really?
Memento
I
was
really
dope.
I like Memento just because that was the hardest script I've ever had to like read, just because it's going forward and backwards at the same time, and just I love the creativity within that.
Yeah, that was a dope movie. Yeah, that's crazy.
You know what? Stu, you got something?
No, bro, you said one movie, bro.
I know, but I'm not gonna. I don't know my top 5. I know Crash is up there, Rounders is up there.
There you go.
right.
So you got it.
And
You need 2 more. I know you
Memento.
love Crash.
Yeah,
Good
yeah.
film.
I actually saw some films I liked a lot this year, or this past year. I don't know if they're not. Maybe not top 5. I'm actually gonna put Step Brothers in there because
Step Brothers was funny.
comedy doesn't get a lot of like.
Well, see,
it's so
you know what's
difficult.
funny about this? I've told people Friday was in my top 5.
interesting.
You know, I mean, I like Friday, and also
Friday's there too.
Parasite. That motherfucker. That
Parasite is
movie's dope as
crazy.
shit, bro.
Yeah.
Fight Club. But we're
Yeah,
taking.
yeah.
we're-
Yeah, go.
what- Mark's got his last 2.
Yeah, I don't know. What else you guys do?
I got 3.
Okay. See, 5 is hard, Joe. Jam.
I didn't have a problem. with it.
True Romance, The Graduate, and The Professional.
Ooh, wow.
True Romance, The Graduate, and Professional.
Yeah.
I like that.
Wow. Okay.
I like
The
that.
Graduate, when it came out, was such a strange context for that time, and it's a good movie.
It is.
In True Romance,
Well,
Tarantino's film that he didn't direct.
Yeah, that
He
is.
wrote that. He wrote that. Got the money. Went and wrote Reservoir Dogs.
Yeah.
that was another one. See, that's what I'm saying. It's really hard.
And if you're talking TV shows, you know what wouldn't be on my top for TV shows?
Sopranos.
No,
What?
Clipped. That shit sucked.
You watched it, huh?
Damn.
I
dude.
watched some of it, and that shit sucked.
See, me and you were debating.
I
about-
liked it.
You were debating about it, and I told you I don't know. It's slow.
I wanted to like it. I thought it was shit.
Did you watch? You watched the first episode?
I couldn't even get through it. I was like,
Oh,
See, I
wow.
told you it's slow as fuck, bro.
not even slow. It's bad acting. It's bad writing.
Well, no, you don't like Fishburne and O'Neill.
I like Fishburne. I like Fishburne, but it just the writing was.
no, but the Fishburne and Ed O'Neill.
Fishburne was good, and Ed O'Neill. Yeah, oh, I love Ed O'Neill.
Those
too,
guys were great, but other than that, like
the
it-
supporting, it just in the writing, I was like, get out of here, man.
It's not that. I think it's. I mean,
Compared to Winning Time, compared
No.
to The Offer, not even close.
Yeah, but it is the first episode. They're kind of.
I watched both of them.
Only so there was some bad casting. I will say that there's there's a couple characters we discussed that I thought were like casted bad, but then I thought they blew their wad. You guys said it's slow. They got into the text messages and all that.
Yeah, I
in
wouldn't
the
even say
second
it's slow.
episode.
I wouldn't even say it was slow. I would just say it was like her sitting in the car and saying like,
Yeah, she was bad.
you know,
Yeah,
what-
her voice.
Remember,
yeah.
no, what she say? It was something about spoiler alert, but something about wait, you're letting her record you. Like she's working on your consistency.
Oh, yeah.
Like okay, that's great writing. That just shit didn't happen. That's not how the conversation happened. It was poor writing to even get there,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
But no, but I agree with everybody what they're saying. The thing is like I'm watching it for 2 guys, Fishburne and Ed O'Neill, because
They're amazing.
His fucking the way he's got fucking Sterling down is he's got that motherfucker on point. I think.
yeah.
I mean,
they carry the show.
I mean, Fishburne makes some great Doc Rivers, but I agree the
He does,
support.
yeah.
And the thing is, the character playing V
Yeah.
doesn't even look kind of close to the one in
You
real
said that,
life.
yeah.
And that
The one in real life had a badass visor all the time.
did she?
Yeah, she had some crazy visor.
And she had big cheekbones. I get it. Yeah,
but
yeah.
no, I mean, we'll see what happens with it. I mean, it's.
I watched the first 2 episodes, and I'm gonna watch the rest of the
No,
season.
I'm invested. So
Yeah, I think if like how like Winning Time had me from like the jump.
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
the acting. It's not that it's bad acting for O'Neill and Lawrence Fishburne.
Right.
It's I feel like it's bad writing. It was so expositional. So we just got to get all this information out, and they didn't take their time with it. I would
Yeah.
actually liked if it was slower.
Me
and
too.
Was better.
I totally agree, dude.
See, I thought it was slow as
I
fuck.
think they jumped. That's why I said they blew their wad because in the second episode, everything's happening. You know, so where's this gonna go? You know,
Yeah.
Because I mean that's your build up.
But he's right because I don't think he got to there's a one scene and he's sitting there and they have the whole close up on Ed or Sterling's character, and then V, and you hear him going. He's like, feels good. And then she's rubbing his fucking toes. Bro. She's rubbing her fucking toes. I mean, supposedly they never had any sexual relations.
What were the sounds that he was making?
He was like, oh.
It was funny. Stu's been quiet over there. Did you see it? No, you haven't seen it yet. I thought you were gonna DVR it.
I was. They don't have it on DirecTV.
Get on Hulu, bro.
I don't. I'm not that ambitious.
Especially after I just fucking burned the whole show.
That motherfucker up.
Speaking of the Sterling and Clipped and everything, like I was thinking about, do you think that people's perceptions shape their reality, especially for a guy like that, right? So he has all this money, all this buildings, all this property, and didn't even care the fact that this audio recording will blow everything you have up, right?
Yeah, I because God damn, Lance, we're on the same wavelength today because I was going to talk about that shit too.
Yeah, man, that's what we do.
Because I'm gonna put it more towards me because years ago, someone came into Buka and said, "Yeah, that guy Joe, I really didn't get along with him, this and that," and it's like that's my perception. I'm like, and I sat there and thought about it, and I think perception, people, it's more just judging you. You don't know me,
right.
The way you take things, and you're sensitive about this and that. And it kind of opened my eyes. Like, dude, I don't give a fuck who likes me and who doesn't, bro. I'm gonna be who I am, and that's that. But with Sterling, he went on and lived. He's worth $6 million. He's like 90 fucking years old. He went off and he played like, I think $275 million for the. I don't know what the time was, but he did an awful thing. He's an awful man, but. At the end of the day, no one's talking about him now. The only reason why is because Clip's out. I mean, he's doing his thing.
Yeah. Do you think we're taught perception or kind of like, not to get into this, but, people are kind of taught, ways of life and how to do things.
Right.
Do you think that same thing with, so is it like stereotypish? Is that what you're trying to,
I don't think it's I mean, you can say stereotyping to a certain extent, but I also think people judge a lot. And I don't think it's racism. I don't think it's stereotype. I think they just judge because where they're at, maybe how they were taught.
right.
I think there's a lot of judging that goes on now.
I had a nothing against it, but I had this there's these 2 girls. They were younger, and I was coming out of my place. You guys know where I live, and they were walking their dog. And as soon as I came out of my place to go to my car, they looked up and see me and crossed the street.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, I'm used to dealing with stuff like that, but at the same, I'm sure your side.
Oh no! I mean, let me just tell you what.
It's I'm like, damn, dude, really, little girls, I'm nice. I would never even I'm going to my car.
Bro, Howie must have been 8 years old.
They were scared.
We were walking at night, and I had a fucking Raider hat on and a fucking hoodie, and I was on this fucking couple just did. I was walking down the sidewalk. They just went like this. They walked out in the street, bro. They walked out in the street, and I what? I go, so is it the fucking Raider gear or is it the fucking Pitbull stereotype? I mean, what's the issue here? Right. Like, I ain't doing nothing wrong.
I'm a soprano.
Right. Shit. I guess that's, but you're right though, man. People, when they perceive something a certain way, then they, alter their reality into what's beneficial to them, right?
Yeah, and your perception can be manipulated by the media, by whatever storytelling,
any kind of storytelling.
Yeah. And the what put a lot more on all of this is like based on the pandemic.
Yeah.
When you couldn't you had to walk far away from people, and then once that subsided, then it was like, all right, people still have that in them too? But,
well, I mean, we were talking about when you were setting up today with the pandemic shit. I mean, now everybody's used to just have fucking food delivered by fucking some third-party delivery service, and you sit there and watch 17,000 platforms of whatever you want, and you don't have to leave the house.
Right.
That's what they want us to do now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it changed our behavior.
It does. It's. I don't like it.
Lulling the sheep to sleep.
I mean, the bar scene's dead, bro.
Yeah,
I mean, no one goes out anymore, really. They don't. I mean, well, I'm also getting older, so I don't need to be out. But I've also learned, now to just chill at my fucking house.
I'm
Right.
glad I caught it in the heyday.
Yeah, because now, bro, the way it is now, it's just not even fun.
They want it like that movie where everybody's just in the machine, just fat, just eating, and then it's on
you don't do shit.
online all day, huh?
Yeah.
Well, it's like objectivity versus subjectivity. It's like is which one is it going to be inherently one? Can we ever reach a middle ground on
Nope.
right?
Well, I think it's because
You know what I mean? Yeah, you guys see what I'm trying to say.
Well, the tough thing I think for even getting everybody on the same page for anything is that there's people value different facts, and if you have a certain topic of whatever it is, and there's like different things involved, whether you talk about politics or whatever,
Right.
If you value these things more than these things, then that's where the differences lie, and then you fight to death to say that this is right versus this is right, and it creates that divide.
So true.
And then also, whatever side you're on, you can cherry pick information on either side to prove your point.
Yeah, especially if you got most argumentative like I did in high school.
Right.
That doesn't surprise me one bit.
Well, there's so many YouTube and social media warriors that go and read stuff and think it's the Bible, and then they come to you with this half-ass information. That's why like I pride ourselves because we usually, if we say some stupid shit that's not right, we usually catch it.
We'll
But
catch
most
it.
of the time, like 99% of the time, we're like on a straight path of what we're saying is the truth
We're just
of what.
relating information because that's the whole thing. Everything is misconstrued at some point or another.
I see some of these clowns, dude, and I'm just like, dude, are you serious right now?
Oh, bro, I mean, I still remember the fucking time I fucking made money at the track, and a certain individual bar I went, and I went with him to the track, and I hit for like $750, bro.
Right.
750K.
No, fuck no.
$750 million.
750 million, 750K. I don't think they're fucking seeing me. Shit, I would have hit my ass somewhere. But my point is with this dude, and he was known to be a bullshitter. By the end of the night, it was like 7,500 I made, and I looked at him. I go, "Come here for a minute. Shut your ass up, because if anybody else comes up to me and says I'm buying drinks again, we're gonna have a real fucking problem."
Right.
I mean, no one needs to know, bro.
That's some bullshit right there.
Yeah.
That's just like trying to smash a girl but hating on your boy that hit her before. Like, oh, he's a piece of shit. That's the same type of thing right there. Why would you tell somebody that, bro? Like,
he just stretched it all out.
I made 7,500, and you're gonna go tell people so they
When it's
ask
really
me to buy
750.
drinks. That's crazy. dude.
That's how people are, bro.
I know.
Everybody's looking for fucking something.
So it brings me back to the question: people are taught. They have to be taught, because Mark said it too. He's like, like you. How do people get to that point where they believe staunchly in this, belief system or whatever their, side per se, like you said, Stu, they're on? Like,
It's a combination of the environment that you grew up in,
right?
Things that have happened to you personally, like that have affected your brains and the way you perceive things as well.
Right.
So I mean, like,
It's a
traumatic events,
cultivation of a lot of things, huh? What do you think, Mark?
Yeah, and I would add content that you listen to, what you subscribe to helps shape your mind, and that's why it's important to listen to all sides and then formulate your independent thoughts versus
So true.
or do
fucking
your own
just jumping
research.
on.
Damn, Marcus, I really taught you how to articulate certain things. Didn't I? Look at that. That was a beautiful thing.
Said taught you. This dude's so funny, bro.
What?
He said taught you how to articulate.
Yeah. Look at that. Marcus over there doing his thing. Love it.
Nah, but that it really is crazy, bro. That is really crazy to think about. It definitely does, man. And that's why there's so many. Like, if we really think about it, we're all the same people.
Yeah.
Like, literally, all the same people.
Just from different environments.
Just different environments.
I'll put you. Let's put this in the ringer.
Let's hear it.
In the ring. Where do you guys stand on Kevin Spacey? Because he was just on Lex Friedman's podcast. I got to watch it.
Oh, he's out?
But he's
been
number
out.
one. He's
Oh,
out.
has
But
he?
and he's non-guilty
Really?
based on that. So when you think about manipulation and all that stuff, like how much truth was to it, because somebody asked me that question today, and I was like, I said sided with society because I don't know as much. I don't know enough about it. I'm not educated on the matter. I just assumed he's guilty, went away, fucking asshole. I love Dave Chappelle's bit about him. About if we would have, if that guy would have held out a little bit longer, we would know how House of Cards ends.
Right.
Like that shit was brilliant.
Yeah.
But if he's what if he is,
dude,
innocent?
You're so look. I'll say this. I didn't even know that he's any of that, but that's crazy. But I agree. So accusations, somebody can accuse you of something and then it goes viral and that's it.
And that's fact.
That's fact.
And that's what's wrong about it.
And it is what's wrong about it. And I like Mark said, I agree. I sided with society on that because I thought he was a pedophile and he was taking advantage of these little boys and they had all this evidence and yada, yada, yada. But, it's rarely you're innocent until proven guilty in this country. I mean, everywhere, right? It's if enough people say one thing about you, everybody's gonna believe that shit, and it's hard to get your name out that mud, dude. So, but Kevin Spacey, he was a dope actor.
He was in some movie. I can't remember the name of it. I just watched it the other night too. It was about the kid got in some trouble and Spacey was running this ring where they were making
21.
robberies.
21.
No, not 21.
No. What? He was running a ring
for robbing banks, and the guy was a getaway driver.
Baby Driver.
Yeah. See, that
was a good movie.
That was pretty recent.
It was 2018.
Must have been right before.
Right before everything crumbled. Yeah.
But see, 21.
So he's out, and they said he's innocent.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, that's what based on.
I gotta watch that. Lex Friedman.
Yeah, he's on. Yeah, I just literally somebody sent it to me today.
That's insane.
Power, controversy, betrayal, truth, and love in film and life.
He's a great actor.
I'll tell you what. The first time I saw fucking Usual Suspects, I forgot that movie on my list. There you go. Okay,
that was my fifth.
Bro,
there you go.
That was my fifth.
When I watched that fucking movie, I was at Fresno State, fucking watching on a fucking 27-inch fucking boob tube.
Stu, were you
with
there?
a fucking VCR,
Yes,
I
I
think,
was.
to be honest with you.
With a VCR,
I think it was, C-Mill brought it over.
You gotta smack the TV and shit, huh?
C-Mill fucking was kicking with me.
On the wooden television.
And, bro, as soon as I got done watching that movie, I fucking rewinded the whole fucking thing and watched it again.
Wow.
Be kind, rewind.
It's like that's because that's one of those endings. Sixth Sense.
That's one of the best endings ever in a film.
Yeah. Sixth Sense 2 was a good ending. That's what kind of makes a movie.
Yeah.
See,
You gotta end strong.
Yeah, you got to.
I mean, that's why I like Parasite so much. That's one of the best screenplays out there. I don't care what it is. That's a great fucking film.
That's so crazy that you say that. I would not expect you to have said Parasite. I knew a couple of yours already, but yeah.
No, I mean I could do top 20 right now. But the fucking thing is, it's just like, I can go into genres about it, But
You see that? Did I show you that book above your right shoulder, Joe? Parasite, that's up there.
Yeah, yes,
with all the storyboarding, that shit is fucking brilliant.
Right.
Are we going to Joe Rose?
Nah, we good, man. It's all right. You got your left
you
filled
better
up.
put your Joe Rose.
No, man, we run out.
Can I ask you a question?
We go. With, why are you coming at me like because I'm wearing my Raider jersey and shit? That's the thing about us Raider fans. I don't care if it's not the season. I wear it all day, every day. All right, that's what we do.
There's Joe. Hey, Mark, throw that up.
No,
throw that up real quick.
I'm proud to be a Raider fan.
All right, do the same shit you just did right there.
I wear our shit all day long, bro. Like, it don't matter. It don't matter for a game or whatever. I'm wearing Raider gear, man. I'm proud of it.
Raiders gear
all day.
And then what hat you got on too?
I got my off the script.
Off the script hat on.
It's a little corny to wear it on the show, but whatever.
No, it isn't.
But
dude, it's dope, bro. It's cool.
It's dope, bro. So you have a question for me?
I got it. No. You did your Joe Rose corner.
Man,
right?
See how you fucking do it? You try to give me a 25 fucking segment over here, but he's left fielding here. He's left fielding there. Blah blah blah.
And
Sorry ass.
I do got a question for you. Then.
All right, but we can get to Marcus's corner anyway.
Okay, you sure?
Yeah, we can do the question too, whatever the fuck you want.
Okay, well,
I'm not the producer of the show. Mark, you all right? We go a few minutes over.
Yeah.
All right,
I'll do Mark's Q&A first.
For
We
a
got
small
to
fee.
get crack the code.
Q&A.
We got to get crack the
Is that
code.
just one Q and one A?
One A.
Q&A.
Question and answer.
Quality asshole.
Crack the code. Hey, you want to throw that up, Mark?
Hard I fucking hurt myself.
My bad.
There it is. That's what we need. So we were talking about this all day. So I thought this would be a good question.
Who was?
Huh?
Who was?
I was saying we were kind of talking about this already, and I kind of hinted towards it, but I wanted to get a deeper dive for Mark. So, can we ever achieve complete objectivity, or are all perspectives inherently subjective?
Yeah, we were talking about that all day.
Yeah.
Yeah, all day, bro. Fuck it, we were outside.
Mark reminds me.
we were outside
You heard
for
me say both of those
45
words,
fucking
didn't you,
minutes.
Mark?
Yeah.
Yeah, he knows. He heard me.
I feel like we may have covered it already. So say it one more time.
Nah, he's got a point.
You think we covered it already?
Yeah.
Kind of,
Okay.
sort of. But wait, ask the question again.
Well, here, let me ask you a new one. Let me ask you a new one.
He's
'Cause
always, that's why he's left field.
I had
ask
it
you
ready.
a new one.
I had it ready. I was gonna say no and yes. And then go to Joe Rose.
We're not going back to the corner.
Nobody
The
puts Joe
corner's
Rowe.
off. The corner's off for the
Nobody
night.
puts Joe Rowe in the corner.
Yeah.
Except for Lance.
All right, so let's ask you this. Now, this is left field, but I'm pulling one out of my ass right now. I had a couple questions, so I'm going to pull this one. How do different cultures perceive and handle the concept of death?
Jesus Christ, you got good weed. Fuck, this fucking guy here. Wow.
How do different cultures perceive?
I'm taking it. Sorry, man. I pulled something out my ass.
Yeah,
I
that's
hope
good.
I hope you like this one.
How do different cultures perceive and handle death?
Handle the concept of death.
The concept of death.
Yeah.
Most people fear it, and some celebrate it.
Right.
And I think if we can get to a point, no matter who you are, what culture, what religion or non-religion that you are, if you can get to the point where you don't necessarily fear it, but you use it to live your life to the fullest, because life without death, I think people would be too chill. But I think, and that's why even we talked about the Terrence Howard thing earlier, that really changed my perspective too. And I'm not someone that completely doesn't fear death, but I liked how he got to the point of complete understanding that he wasn't afraid of it because there is no actual death. Your soul goes on and it's the mix. So I think if no matter what culture, where you come from, what you believe in, if you can get to the point where it does make you want to live your life to the fullest, that I think that's when you've won. But that's easier said than done. I don't know what you guys think.
I think that was well said.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't even. I still remember when I worked with this dude named Nev, who was Turkish, and he would talk about that all the time. He goes, in America, everybody gets so beat up about it and so upset about it, and they mourn and they go on for life, years of life, mourning and upset and sad, and none questions when a loved one dies. And he goes, in our country, it's a celebration, and it's part of what the journey is. So. He told me that a long time ago. Do you remember him?
Yeah.
And he wasn't there when you were there.
yeah.
Nevzat.
Yeah, he was a hustler, bro. That dude got caught.
He was friends with Sultan.
He got caught up.
He got caught up, bro. That dude fucking got caught. They knew people were doing the whole coupons with the cash, and the corporate came in, and he had 17 of them in his fucking wallet. That was it. But anyways, that's what he told me, and I'll never forget that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Even if we don't even go that far as into other, like even just like different cultures in the United States handle stuff differently.
No, for sure they
white
do.
culture,
Yeah,
the black
they all-
culture,
He wasn't
the
worried about
Latino
dying
cultures,
because he was
all
too
that.
busy stealing.
Yeah.
Good one, Stu.
You're a little late on that one, buddy, but good. I like it.
Ah, shit, man.
Sorry to cut you off, Lance.
Nah, you're good, dude. We were done.
You apologize to him, but you don't apologize to me. Okay, motherfucker. I love you. Well, this was probably one of the podcasts that we've had in a long time that actually matches our name with the podcast. And I'll tell you what this was an enjoyable time today.
For sure, man. We always have a good time.
Yeah, but this one was fun. We went over a lot of shit. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. I hope you were all as entertained as much as I was.
Yeah, it was entertaining conversation.
Yes, it was.
Always.
Yeah. If you guys want some Tres Leches,
I'm good, bro.
you guys can
No,
go over
I'm
to
good.
Joe's place.
No.
If you want his information, you can find it. He lives over in and just south of Boulevard.
Just follow the shit truck from Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Where can they find you at, Big Dog?
Well, you can go ahead and find me at The Real Joe Rosati on Instagram, or you can find me on the address that Marcus Aurelius just gave that no one will know because it was bleeped out, thank God. I hope you all have a wonderful evening, and I hope you enjoyed our content that we gave you today. Holla at your boy. Bye.
Not the buy.
How about you, Stu?
Stuzilla Productions.
Okay. I thought you were gonna say the Stewie Thrills or what? How about you, Mark?
Yeah, you can find me, Mark Rodriguez TV, and us at Mastermind Media everywhere. What about you, Lance?
I am _ill_son, and please, like we always say, this good little call to action: subscribe, like, comment, blow up our Instagram, go in our DMs, let us know.
Please.
we
Just
love you
keep on
guys,
doing it.
man.
We love you guys.
For sure. We're gonna have merch soon too. I'm not gonna go too far, but we got something lined up here, don't we, Joe?
Yeah, we might have a little something.
Little something, little something, little
It's
something.
going to go quick, so you guys all better be ready.
Be ready for sure.
All right.
All right, we'll
peace.
see you next week. Peace.
Yeah. Let's go. We just gotta go hard.